I'm going to take a second to talk to you about underdogs.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for
Yeah.
you.
Fly, Eagles, fly, Eagles on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird game nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly, the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man saw Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randolph. Season here, Philly time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in.
What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast, and I am home. I am back home. It feels good to be back home. Have my mic, have my computer. I have y'all. Let's get into it. It is practice. It is the final joint practice between the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. We've been killing them all joint practices. We about to go 4-0 with these joint practices. Can't win on Sunday, but we're winning these joint practices. So a couple of things that I want to talk about. Nick Sirianni was asked about Dickerson and McLeod and their basically their path back to the active roster, and he labeled them as week to week. He also said there's no timetable for them to return. He has to make a decision on whether or not one of these guys or both of these guys will go on the PUP by August 31st. So by August 31st, we'll figure out what the word is going to be with these two guys. If they do go on PUP, physically unable to perform is what that means. We will lose them till week 6. So obviously we're not hoping that for either of them, but they have to make that decision pretty soon. Now, I know I keep making jokes about saying we're going 4-0 in the preseason, but Nick Sirianni did say he feels like with these joint practices, he's had 7 preseason games, right? The 3 regular preseason games and then 4 practices. He counts them as preseason games. So he's happy. He feels that he's getting enough work in. Another thing that he said was that the competition at left tackle is not over. It is not over. I don't know why I took that pause, but Mailata is running with the first team, and then Dillard is running with the second team. This will be the second day in a row that we'll have that type of lineup. But he did say that there is no end to this competition. It looks like it's going to keep going. Now, these two, Derek Barnett is out again today, and then we also got to remember that the Jets have also lost Carl Lawson, and they also just recently lost Vinny Curry. We all know Vinny Curry. So they are both out for the season. This could be something, you know what I'm saying? This could definitely be something that we have to keep our eye on. Definitely be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I just wanted to get that in. Once I get the report of who's participating, I'll go over that. But what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? We do have a big announcement to make pretty soon. I will say it. I'll say it today. I want to get the injury report before I do, because I want to make sure nobody new is on there, and then we'll get to other business. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. And I'll get to comments in just 1 second. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Also, another thing that Nick Sirianni said that I really like is that he said there's no, he doesn't label these wide receivers as any one position. He's just going to put them out there and let them do their best, do what they're best at. I love that. I love that. What's good, Christian Brown? What's good, Carlos? Eagle Slayer in the building. What's up? What's up? I'm going to be in school on the 31st. Hey, I'm sure you'll get some notifications. Congrats on getting Fran Duffy on the show. Yes, sir. That's going to be lit. I'm excited for that. I am definitely excited for that. Hurts in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Final preseason game this weekend. Yeah, man. We got 18 days. 18 days until we play Atlanta. 18 days until we play Atlanta. I am excited. And look, this is what everything comes down to. We can stop the guessing games. We can stop, what do we think? We can stop predicting. And we finally get to see rubber meet road, man. I am definitely excited. It's going to be a good season. I think it's going to be a good season. Do I think we're going to be, the best team in the world? Maybe not, but I'm really excited about this season, to be real. Definitely excited. I think we're going to learn a lot over these next couple weeks, too. Jalen Hurts here. Just don't us going out there with too much rust, can't afford to get. I agree with that. I've said that before, man. I've said that before. I'm nervous about, the lack of reps that we're getting. You said it on another video, and I meant to comment. My bad, Kevo. But you were saying, what type of practices are we running? I've said it before, man. I've said it before, so I'm there with you. I'm a little bit nervous, but listen, if it works, it works. I will eat crow and be like, hey, I was wrong this whole offseason about these practices. Well, of course, my team plays a few days before. Yeah, true. As long as Calvin don't go off against y'all should be fine. Ridley probably gonna do his thing. I think with our defense, it's not necessarily about shutting everybody down. It's really about just, doing what you got to do to win, man. That's what you got to do. I know that sounds stupid, but it is what it is. Darius Slay said that he's trying to shadow the best wide receiver on the other team. So I'm down with that. I could definitely get down with that. So the top 3 wide receivers that are warming up right now, you got Devontae Smith, Rager, and Quez Watkins. I'm excited. I'm very excited to see what Quez Watkins is going to do, man. I hope he's not just a practice squad guy, or not a practice squad, but a practice type player. But I don't think he is. I think he's for real. Turtle Boy, don't come in here acting weird, man. We will ban you. Calvin don't want no smoke. It's going to be interesting to see how we work this out, man. Who are we going to have on who, and where are they going to put Pitts? Because if they put Pitts at the tight end position or slot position, I don't know if I want Avonte Maddox on no Kyle Pitts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe have Steven Nelson shadow him. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how they try to work us. Pitts, I ain't worried about it. We going to hold Pitts to this is what I say we do. I say you mix it up between maybe Eric Wilson and my man Steve Nelson. Mix it up between them. If he really starts going off, then you put Slay on him. It's that easy. If Rager doesn't perform like you want him gone. We got to see. I mean, it depends on how bad he is. I feel like, look, I don't look at players once they're drafted. I don't look at their draft position and base their career off that. I just don't think it's a smart thing to do. You get paid for how you play. So yeah, you might get a nice contract coming out of coming out of the draft, but realistically, if you don't play well, you're not going to get a good second contract. But I've said this about Dillard. If you're going to be a backup, you're going to be a backup. I'm cool with that. We need backups too. If you're a high talented backup, let's get it. I'm not mad at that. Jalen Hurts already getting working, and Miles Sanders. That's the guy I really need to see Miles Sanders come out here and ball out, because he's really, I love him to death, man. But he really got to show out, because I have not heard anything good about him, and he has not played very much, if at all. I think he had a couple snaps in the last game, so I don't know. We're going to see, man. Facts. I definitely believe this coaching staff and the players buying in, so we should be fine. I just can't be. Yeah, I mean, we have to understand what we're worried about and say it. You know what I'm saying? We got to say it. I don't know if I passed you, Kev. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's good, Kev? I'm sorry. I don't know if I passed you, but I didn't see that earlier. All right. I'm just crazy. Checking in with the code. What's good? What's good, Bird Gang Griff? I appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you. Joe, my guy, what's good? Addy B, what's good? What's good, Ref Taco? Also with the Sanders drops, that's what gets me worried. But we'll see what happens. I love my guy, Miles Sanders. So I hope that he doesn't prove me wrong. He says Dillard is a bust, got pancaked by an undrafted 2017 nobody. That's all I need to know about the guy. Not me. Look, I mean, it is what it is. You're gonna lose somewhere. Yesterday, I heard nothing about Dillard except for the one time he gave up a sack. Now I need to know if that's a consistent thing, because it doesn't sound like it. It just sounds like that's all they want to report. And I mean, I'm not there, so I don't know. I just need to see the guy play. We haven't seen the guy play. He's been killed by injuries, man. He has been killed by injuries. What's good, Chaos? What's good, brother? He said, how we looking in practice? So far, we just kind of warming up. I haven't heard anything about the team drills yet. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting also to see the injury report. That's what I'm looking for. I guess it's not really an injury report yet, but the participation grade, participation chart. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know. I hope they don't hold out today. What's good, Eagles fan? Eagles, I can't read. Eagles talk from Delco. What's good, bro? What's good? Get used to this. They're trying to eliminate preseason games altogether. That's one thing. If you do that, then that's one thing. I don't really care about that. If you really are this invested in the joint practices, fine. If you really feel like you're getting better work in there than you would in the preseason games, I don't know. I'm not no coach. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know everything. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Troy? What's good, brother? Nick Sirianni is a peculiar guy wearing a dog culture shirt. I like this shirt. He's got some swag, man. I like it. I like it. I feel like they're hyping Sanders having so many drops. Sanders has elite talent. No way he's looking that bad, bro. I take these reports with a grain of salt. Sanders is an engine to our success. I agree with you 100%. You have to take these reports with a grain of salt because you don't know. Like we said, we're not there. We're not there. So we don't necessarily know. But it worries me that that's all that's being reported. You know what I'm saying? And he had a problem with it last year. What's good, Dirty South 273? He says, why is there a stigma that Hurts is an accurate quarterback? He doesn't have Aaron Rodgers' accuracy, but he's not Tim Tebow either. Facts. I mean, look, I think that there was a lot of unfair criticism of him last year. I think there was a lot of fair criticism of him last year as well. But, it is what it is. He has to go out there and prove him wrong. And I think he has been. I think you've been slowly seeing the tone of the NFL reporters and the local beat writers kind of start to shift a little bit, right? So I think that's a good thing. I think he's starting to prove his worth out here. And that's what you want to see. What's good, George? What's good? What's good? Yeah, so I'm trying to find this participation sheet, man. I'm trying not to text people because I know I'll be bothering people while they're there. I don't care. You got to get that information. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that news. All right, man. When they starting, I need them to start. Before they do start, we got 35 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. We do have a very, very special guest coming on tomorrow, man. We have Fran Duffy, the master of the X's and O's for the Philadelphia Eagles. We got him coming on tomorrow. It is going to be members only at 1:00. So if you're not a member, you're going to have to wait till about like 7:30 is when I'm going to drop it again. But we're going to have him on. We're going to talk a little bit about what he sees in this team. I know you guys have been asking me to do some film research on some of these position groups. So I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go get the guy that, gets paid to do it, has been doing it for a long time. So I'm very, very excited to have him on. So definitely, if you're not a member, join up the membership. It's only $1. The link is pinned in the chat. Or you can just wait till 7:30. No big deal. But excited for that. So definitely excited for that. Do you think the starters play? No, I don't. I don't think the starters are going to play Friday. I think that he said something that, in my opinion, was telling, and I could probably just be overreading this or reading too deep into it. But he said basically that they're going to work their tail off these next 2 weeks. And he was kind of shying away from saying that he was going to start any of his guys, on Friday. And he didn't say that he wouldn't, but he definitely didn't say he will. So I'm going to go with the latter and say that he's probably not going to, or I should say the former in that case. You think Smith is going to I think Smith's going to have a great year. I think Devontae Smith, if he can, stay out on that field, which I have no doubt that he can, I think it's going to be a great year. Real talk. I think he's going to have a great year. Castro, how you been? What's good, Lindy? How everyone been? I've been away for a bit, but I'll be back soon. Yeah, I just came back from vacation, man. I was on my phone. That junk was annoying, bro. But yeah, welcome back, brother. Welcome back, brother. Are you on the round table coming up with LB and 500? He said he wanted me on. Yeah, I'm always down, man. LB's family, man. If he ever needs anything, he knows. Yeah, but I know he told me he wanted me on, so we'll see what's up. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely see what's up. And bro, it's like radio silence out here. Ain't nothing happening. Trying to get to these practices, man. Yeah, Fran Duffy is definitely the GOAT. Definitely the GOAT. That's definitely going to be a lot of fun. I appreciate all y'all that support the channel, man. That's how I'm able to get these guys on here for real. We're going to be so rusty into going into Atlanta. Not even funny, but it is what it is, I guess. Maybe we won't. Maybe, hey, maybe he knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not no NFL head coach. It is what it is. Maybe he knows what he's doing. Same. I don't know why people are stuck on his weight and size. Yeah, he's played football his whole life. He's been fine his whole life. I think he'll be fine. There's definitely some scares, though. There was definitely some scares, and I think there was some scares for him. And I don't think there definitely were a couple scares for him and Quez Watkins. So, man, I'm not looking forward to that. All right, so the radio silence has broken. Now they're in one-on-ones, and apparently the wide receivers are dominating the Jets cornerbacks in one-on-ones. Again, I love to hear it. Love to hear it. Fran Duffy. Yeah, say it's so nice you got to say it twice. He definitely is the GOAT. Since Saints tight ends went down, what do you think Ertz to Saints for Mike? I would do it. I would do it. I mean, it's that's hard. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough because Mike Thomas as a player, I think that's an obvious thing. But it's tough because I like the wide receivers we have, and I kind of want to just, kick it. I just want to, roll out with them and see what they have. But, how do you say no to Mike Thomas, especially for that low of a price, man? That would be a tough one. That's a good question. It would be hard for me to say no if I'm being 100% honest. Especially if it was that low of a price, because we got to think he's probably not coming back till halfway through the season. And I mean, Zach Ertz is a great player. Let's not forget that. Devontae Smith, as you talked about him, he just embarrasses a Jets cornerback. You love to hear it. You love to hear it. To be honest, that's not a bad trade. Not at all. I know Eagles fans want to be reasonable with this team and not get too hyped and doubt. But the doubt and hate towards this team is crazy. It's a new system, new coaching staff, new quarterback with Hurts. I feel you. I have no hate in my heart towards any of these guys. I just need to see it happen. Last year, man, last year was my first time ever like watching, doing this podcast and watching the Eagles and trying to be, optimistic as an Eagles podcaster. Just didn't work. It just did not work. We had a terrible season. I'm going to be more realistic this year, keep my, hopes a little bit down, but hey, I hope that we're great. Or I don't want to say keep my hopes down, keep my expectations down is a better way of saying it. There's too much uncertainty with this team. If the veterans go down or they just get a slow start, they must. Yeah, I mean, look, I agree. There's a lot of unknowns on this team. There's a lot of unknowns. We don't know what it is. And, is that second team that we went out and played the Patriots, is that what our defense would look like if our, defensive line had some injuries? So it's definitely cause for concern, but hey, man, we got to just see what happens, bro. Okay. So they had their first little fight. Jack Driscoll fighting with John Franklin Myers during combo block drills. Ended without the fight, though. They just got into a little scuffle. So there's a little bit of tension. I heard there was a lot of tension at yesterday's practice, too. Oh, damn. Andre Dillard fell on his back while trying to block Jets journeyman defensive line Jeremiah Valagua in one-on-one. Second day in a row, he's been wrecked by that guy. Maybe Jeremiah Vlog was nasty, maybe damn Dillard. Come on, man. But there we know the Saints aren't going to just want a player; they're going to want some picks. Yeah, and I'm not willing to do all that. They definitely deserve it, but nah, I'm good on that. We need you on there, bro. I bang with all of y'all. Everyone has their own style together, hands down, the best. I appreciate that, Kev. I really do appreciate that, man. Yeah, like I said, man, if if any of them need me, man, they know what time it is, bro. It's all family. We all family. Well, let me just quote the late great Colonel Sanders, who said, "I'm too drunk to taste this chicken." Hey, bro, I feel you, man. It's sad that I know what you mean too. It's crazy. Devontae Smith will be dominating route running, and the defense is going to be an elite. I definitely agree. I think he's going to be disgusting this year. I mean, it might take him a couple weeks, it might take him a couple games, but realistically, I think it might take him a couple plays. He might be out there just balling, bro. Talent is talent, man. Talent is talent, and especially when you're humble. When you're a humble, talented player, bro, it goes a long way. It goes a long way because this is a team sport. Shout out to Brandon Lee Godwin, man. He said Dillard has done nothing this summer to earn a spot on the Eagles roster. That's rough, man. That's rough, man. Hard pass on Thomas, very overrated. I'd rather have. I don't want any older receivers, if I'm being honest, man. I like what we have. Well, Fitz, yeah. Now we talked about that. We talked about that Kool-Aid. I'm not drinking it. I'm not drinking it right now, bro. Fitzgerald isn't playing the season. Yeah, he doesn't really seem like he wants to come back. I think 7-9 wins. I think the lowest we finish is 5-12, 6-11. I can give you that, definitely. I've said anywhere between 6 and 9, so I'm right there with you, man. I'm definitely right there with you. I feel like the Steven Nelson signing kind of brought us a little bit closer to 9, in my opinion, but I'm right there with you. I'm just saying. I feel you, man. I know this. We're a good young team. I'm not scared to say we win 10 or 11 games. Hey, I hope you're right. Even though I'm a Cowboys fan, I still rock with you. That's love. That's love, bro. That's love. Yo. What's good, my guy? What's good, Nautica? What's good? I'm from Atlanta, but I'm an Eagles fan. The good thing about us playing the Falcons is Matty Ice is rich man's Flacco. I think our defense will give him fits. I'll be there to see the first. Yeah, I'm going to that game too. So, hey, we'll meet up, man. First drink's on you. Yeah, no, I'm excited for that, bro. I'm definitely excited for that game. And we always do. Not always. That obviously we got that last game that they put up some good points on us, but we usually hold them, that offense, pretty tame, especially even when they had Julio. So one of their wide receivers usually goes off on us. It's usually Julio, but we usually still find a way to keep them low on the point tally, I guess. So what's good, Show Nuff? People don't realize how good our defense is, and our offense will be dominant at times. I definitely think our defense is nasty. I've said it before. I think we could be a top 10 defense easily, but we'll see about the offense. We'll see about offense. If Hurts and Rager and Quez pan out, sheesh, people was hype about KC. This threat with Sanders. Hey, maybe. You never know. We don't know what they're going to be. So, I try not to make, bold claims, but it is what it is, man. I love the energy. You got to have it. I really don't understand why some people even go to the game. Like, just so you can write articles. I mean, I get it, but like, talk to your fans, talk to your people. We start 3-0. I hope so. If we start off 3-0, I'm gonna get very unrealistic. Look, until I can put my eyes on Dillard, I'm hesitant to give up on him. We heard the same stuff about Mailata in camp. I'm not going to jump to a conclusion just yet. I've said this before. If he's a backup, he's a backup. I don't know how willing I am to give him up unless he's terrible. He has to be like trash. You can't tell me he's worse than Matt Pryor. Like, that's kind of hard for me to believe, but we'll see. Atlanta Stadium having a Chick-fil-A still don't make sense to me, but whatever. Trust the process. Yeah, you gotta trust the pay. We'll see what happens, man. I have a lot of faith in Hurts. He hasn't played much, but I'm rooting for him to do great things. I think he will, man. I think that if he can just keep his mind focused and just play his game, he'll be fine, bro. He'll be fine. I think people are making a big hoopla out of nothing, to be real. We don't need him to be the best player in the world. We just need him to be Jalen Hurts. Go out there and make some plays, young man. Vinny Curry, he's hurt and he's out here yelling at the Eagles O-line. Leave us alone. Devontae Smith just ran a ridiculous route in one-on-ones in the end zone against Jets corner Brandon Eccles, who had no chance. Who are these guys, bro? They ain't got nobody. I didn't know the Jets were this bad. I knew they were bad, but yeesh. So they're still on one-on-ones. Because y'all play on that Sunday and Chick-fil-A isn't open. Are they not? Yeah, that's true. That's weird. Why would they do that? That's weird. They'll probably be open. They'll probably make that one exception. That's weird. I gotta say, I'm a little concerned with Devontae's knee. I think there will be some issues this year. I don't know. I can't say either way. He hasn't had issues before, so hopefully he doesn't get here and he starts having issues. But we'll see, man. Shout out to my guy Birdman95. Yo, shout out to my man Birthman951. I just got home yesterday. Hold on. He sent me. I won something from him. I probably don't even have it. Yeah. Oh, I do have it right here. Shout out to my guy Birdman951 for the pen I won off of him, off of his channel. Shout out to my guy. I actually love it. I'm not gonna lie. I actually love it. Opened it last night at like 12:30, but shout out to my man. I appreciate you joining the membership, man. And we got 52 people in here, man. Be sure to all right. So if you are a member, tomorrow at 1:00, we will have Fran Duffy on the show. We will be talking preseason, talking a little X's and O's with the guru himself, the GOAT himself. Be sure to come through. So, like I said, if you are a member, it will be at 1:00. If you are not a member, it will be around like 7:30 is when I'm going to do it. So definitely be here for that. It's probably the Eagles injury bug curse. I hope not, man. I hope that it's not a real thing. You know what I'm saying? I hope that that's not a real thing. I really do. I hope that we figure this out. I don't know, man. I don't know. I wonder when he's going to name his starters. I wonder if this is something he's really going to like try and hold out for a long time. Like wait till week 1. You know what I'm saying? Wait till like the day before week 1 to send it out. Because if he does, I mean, I guess it is what it is. I was going to act like I'm mad, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, finally, we got the participation chart. I don't know what to call it, man, but this is what we is. What's it called? What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, shout out to Zach Berman. This is from Zach Berman. So limited Sean Bradley with a groin injury, Fletcher Cox with a groin injury, Dillard with a knee injury. So I mean, he's out there with a knee injury. So maybe that has something to do with him getting maybe, right? Maybe. Jason Huntley out with he's limited with a ribs injury. Craig James with a foot injury. Ryan Kerrigan still with that thumb injury. Jannard Avery is day to day with a groin, new injury to his other side. So he's just killing his groin lately. I don't know why. Barnett, his shoulder injury. Wallace, his groin. They're all day to day. And then week to week, you still got Davion Taylor. He did add Landon Dickerson and Rodney McLeod to that list. And then month to month is obviously Tyree Jackson. So that's your participation chart. Thank you, Zach Berman, for dropping that. I appreciate you. Because that's what I was looking for. That's what we've been waiting for. All right, I'm ready to start hearing about these 11 on 11s, man. Shout out to everybody in here, man. We got 52 people in here. Be sure to hit that subscribe, hit that like. We're trying to hit 3K. You know what I'm saying? If you can help me get there, I'll really appreciate that, man. If you are not a member, join the membership. It's only $1. It's only $1. You get to see mad live interviews and stuff like that for $1. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. Appreciate you, Birdman. Appreciate you. Matt Pryor is in a right tackle, and I think change of scenery to like Tennessee. He could be a low level starter to serviceable backup. He struggles in space, but he is heavy footed, but great in a phone booth. You know, Matt Pryor had like a decent season in 2017 when he was called upon. And I kind of held on to that maybe too long because I thought he was going to come back and be good when we needed him. But he had some rough times out there, man. Probably after the final preseason game. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like a G. I love this color. Hey, you should. When are you gonna chat with ESPN? Shoot, you know what I'm saying? Let them know they need me on, bro. They need me on. Letters in green. Oh, does it? I didn't know that. Hold on, I gotta check. I never knew that. Oh yeah, that's dope. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I've been having members for how long, and I never knew that it changed. Oh, Elliot Shore Parks, bro. It's funny. We reached out to him a couple months ago, and he said, "Yeah," and then we just kind of fell out of contact with him. So I got to hit him up again, man. I definitely want to hit him up again. I got to work with him. Letters in green, yeah, that's fire. Why can't they just call it an injury report? I mean, I guess they can, but I don't know. It's not the regular season yet. Maybe that's why they don't. Injury just sounds bad. I don't know if I want to hear injury. I'm waiting for that first, touchdown in the 11 on 11s. And shout out to Gio the podcaster, man. He threw out the first pitch at the Phillies game, man. That kid is a legend, bro. That kid is a legend. We had him on the show before as well. He's a legend. Cool kid. My bad, y'all. I be getting into this stalking Twitter trying to figure out what's going on. Where we at? Where we at? Can I just walk around talking junk to other people talking about how I am a member? Go right ahead. Feel free, my boy. Feel free. You earned that right. Pryor won't be a low level starter anywhere. He's trash. That adds up. Yeah, I mean it all adds up. Max Kellerman and Joe Castro get heated debate. Who's better, Giants or Eagles on first take? He don't want that smoke. Max Kellerman don't want that smoke. He used to rap too. We could have a battle. I'm thinking everyday folk. I'm not making the team. It's looking like it. It is looking like it. E-Rock talked to ESP about Hurt's illness, and he just laughed at the report. Word? I didn't see that. That's dope. I mean, I know Hurt said that he wanted to play. He said he had stomach pain, whatever. It is what it is. He's like he said, he's fine now. So that's all that matters. That is definitely all that matters. All right, we out of one-on-ones yet? Come on. Come on, Eagles. I know these practices actually go like 2 hours, so they probably taking their time in one-on-ones and 7-on-7s. I just don't know how they compare this so closely to actual games. I just don't get it. Shout out to Ed Kratz saying Eagles first team O-line stopped every Jets rusher and one-on-one work wasn't even close. I mean, shoot, if you could name one of their pass rushers right now, I'd be kind of surprised. I feel bad for Andre Dillard, man. I feel bad. I feel bad. First play of the week, I want to bomb to Smith. Just imagine. That would be beautiful. On E-Rock's Instagram story. I don't think I follow him on Instagram. I'm going to have to look him up. My Cowboys signed one of the defensive linemen this season. Oh, one of the Jets. Y'all need all the defensive line y'all can get. Kellerman versus Boss Man Fat. Boss Man Fat's trash. McPherson should be moved to nickel. I don't think he's an outside cornerback. Not yet. He's still a rookie. I agree. He probably, he'll probably, if we need him to play this year, he'll probably have to move into the slot. That'll probably be the best position to start him out at. But I wouldn't say, I wouldn't make a foregone conclusion on him just yet. Just yet. Give him a little bit of time. We're gonna give him a little bit of time. Man, I can't wait till I'm on that field just reporting, bro. I can't wait. I would like to get in contact with Gio or his people. I want to send him my Wentz jersey to frame it or something. Just hit him up on Twitter. Just he talks to everybody on there, man. He's a real good dude, man. He's real down to earth. Right? I mean, I can message him and let him know you want to send him something. Whatever you want to do. Definitely, I'm sure if you reached out to him, he would definitely reach back. He's a good guy, good kid. I hope Miles is good one day. He's gonna be all right. I think he'll be fine. The drops, man. He got to pick that up. He's got to fix that. We can't go into the season with that being an issue. That will be a major setback if that's an issue. Man, these dudes don't report nothing, no videos. Like, it's crazy. Like, shout out to my guy Gail Sanders, who we got to get on the show. I've been meaning to get him back on the show for a minute. And we were chilling at the preseason game together and everything. But it's crazy how Gail Saunders and E-Rock are put out more stuff than people that are right now at the game and right now at the practice. It's weird to me. If you're there, you might as well put stuff out. What you think about Jordan Howard? I think that it's telling that he's in there for mainly passing downs. I think that they trust him on that, and I think he's probably the only running back that they fully trust him as a pass protector. So I think he's going to make the roster just off of that. I haven't seen many great runs from him, but I haven't seen many runs in general. So it is what it is. But I like Jordan Howard. I'm still confused as to what happened. His career has been the weirdest career in the world to me, because he went from his first 3 years, we were comparing him to, old, Todd Gurley before he figured out he had knee problems. But we were comparing him to him with the production that he had in his first 3 years. The man gets a stinger and doesn't see the field for like 2 years. So we'll see what happens. Maybe if he's back to form and back to that guy that was, running for 5 yards every down for the Eagles, we might have a steal at that second position at running back. So Dillard is just getting bullied by Wind at this point. Yeah, man, it's not looking good, man. He does have a knee injury. So I'm not here to make excuses for the man, but maybe that's a reason or a problem. What's good, Sonic? What's good? I heard someone say it's not a problem. Miles can't catch, just run him. Look, that's what they'll end up doing. Like, if that is what they're gonna do, but you want him to be out on the field more often, especially guys that drafted him in fantasy football. But hey, you want that man out on the field as much as you can, especially if you're in your contract year. Not being able to do something like that kind of hinders you when it comes to talks for contracts. So I'm pretty sure to him it's a problem if he can't catch. Miles Sanders hopefully can play really good without missing. Yeah, he's got to catch the ball, man. He's definitely got to catch the ball. Do you think Ertz is going to stay the whole season? If I had to put my money on it, I would say no. I would say that we probably move on from him like in the first couple weeks is what I would say. But you never know. You never know. Things might have been getting better. They seem to, be practicing and happy. And so hopefully they are. We never know. Chris Miles said Hurts is always improving every practice. And that's all you can ask for, man. That's all you can ask for. 1% better every day. Look, I mean, the man has said everything right. He said all the right things. I'll give him that. So now it's about him going out there and practice and playing. You know what I'm saying? Going out there and proving. Jets people don't even like talk about it. They're probably trying to hold some information back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. That's smart. That's smart. All right. So in the red zone drill, Hurts had completions for touchdowns to Boston Scott and Goddard. Flacco had one to Greg Ward, but Hurts also had a bad incompletion in the flat. That's he said jump up in the trees today. That's from Martin Frank. Shout out to Martin Frank. I wouldn't mind seeing a fight. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Go ahead and fight each other, man. Yeah, I can't wait. I didn't even damn. I'm missing all these. Yeah, I can't wait to the season, bro. I can't wait. Want to see more Holyfield to be the big. Yeah, I'm looking for. I don't think we're gonna, but I'm looking forward to seeing what this running back group is gonna be. What's up? What's up? Got only got 3 kids today, and they're at art kindergarten lit. We just be counting and watching Pokemon. That's fine. That's fine. We got to do the substitute files. That's a substitute vlog. Yeah, it's definitely it's gonna piss me off a couple times this season. Cannot wait to see Goddard. Can't wait to see this whole team, man. I think we got a lot of young talent, man. I love Miles Sanders as a runner, but not a yeah. We'll see, man. He didn't have this issue in college. I don't feel like so. Maybe it's just a mental thing right now, and he gets out of it. In this set of red zone, Hurts keeper up the middle, nice pass to Ertz in the back of the end zone, and he also took a sack. So, Hurts is still doing his thing, Is Watkins the fastest on the team? He says he is. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's not. I would love to see a race, but I don't know if our coach would let us. Let's let players say, yeah, let them show emotion, man. What's up, my guy? What's good, Bird Gang 31? What's good, bro? Some of the catch passes he was gone. Yeah, man. We might be at 40 now. Now that I don't know how many honestly we have, but I'll see. Let's see how many, because I think we just hit like a yeah, you make number 41. You're number 41. 41. Where the hell is Davion Taylor? Tell him to get his. That's true. No, I think he's hurt. That's where he's at. I'm pretty sure he's still hurt. I think he's still week day to day now or week to week. Let me see. Davion Taylor's still week to week. Had me like, did I even see his name? But yeah, no, he's still week to week. Yeah, I already said that. So yeah, Zach Ertz getting his work in. Who's Chris Malley though? Oh, I know. I saw him at the preseason game too. Josh Sweat needs to ball out this season. I'm sure he will, man. If he can stay healthy, we good. Yes, Watkins is the fastest on this team. I think the only comp for was Killins, but he's gone now. Facts. Maybe Jason Huntley. Jason Huntley's pretty damn fast. I instantly thought of Dillard's weak ass when you said Hurts took a sack. Yeah, I don't think it was. I don't know who it was. That'll be a good question. how someone hit the dislike on my boy Get the Strap. Hey, it is what it is. At least they hit a button. Watkins is hella fast in Madden as well as in real life, obviously, but man, it's fun to play with the team on Madden. Got me pumped to see what we do in real life. Month to month. Who's month to month? Tyree Jackson is month to month. It feels like it definitely feels like my man's Davion Taylor is month to month, but they got him listed week to week. We'll see what happens. Jalen Hurts throws a little shovel pass to Dallas Goedert for a touchdown. Brandon Lee Godwin saying that the Eagles offense is dominating the Jets defense in red zone 11 on 11s. But did we ever have a doubt? Did we ever have a doubt? I mean, come on. We're the like, why are we even going to play games? Y'all see how we practice? Yes, let me stop. Yeah, Kerry Angeline, man, he's a big boy, man. And I was watching some of his tape from I think it's NC State, if I'm not mistaken. He looks pretty good, man. He looks pretty good. He has some spin moves on his tapes. Like, you know, he looks pretty good. He looks pretty athletic. It'll be interesting to see if he can latch on maybe as a practice squad guy. He's with Gale fourth. Yeah, he's a cool dude, man. I met him at the preseason game. Yeah, it feels like he is. We talking about practice? Yeah, we talking about practice, man. Not the game we love. We talking about practice, man. Shout out to everybody in here, man. We got 45 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new. We trying to hit 3K, man. Help your boy out. Help your boy out. We are the practice champs of 2021. Big facts, bro. I'm so tired of people saying we 4-0 in practice in joint practices, man. If y'all don't stop that, it makes us look bad. Connor Hughes says that, and he's for the Jets. He works for the Jets. He said Devontae Smith is a wildly impressive route runner. So Quinnen Williams came through the middle in the goal line for a sack. Don't see who it was for the Eagles, but Quinnen Williams is not. I forgot that he was on that team. So he is a good defensive lineman. Man, they gotta let me go to this game, these practices, because these dudes don't be talking at all. Let's see what's happening. See what's happening. Give me something. Would I trade Dillard? It depends on for what. It really does. It depends on for what. If he's gonna be a backup, I'm not mad at him being a backup, bro. I really am not. Elijah Riley, he's a safety or cornerback. I think safety though. He's leaving practice to get looked at inside for the Eagles. So we have our first little bang up. Josh Tolentino said Jalen Hurts has been attempting a couple Patrick Mahomes-esque jumping throws on the run this week at Florham Park. He completed one to Boston yesterday and nearly hit Dallas Goedert just now, but Goedert couldn't come down with the one-handed grab. Why don't we just keep our feet on the floor, Hurts? How about we just do that? But it's nice to see them having fun. It's good to hear them having fun. Darius Slay is having a nice start to his day in red zone 11 on 11s. Had a nice tackle for a loss at the line of scrimmage, not for a loss, on a run play. And he just had a diving pass breakup from Wilson to Corey Davis in the end zone. That's per Mike K. So it is good to hear that. Good to hear Darius Slay's out there doing his thing. Chris Franklin just put up a video of the tight ends getting working on blocking. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to see. These dudes always talking about that dumb tree. Okay, so first fight, it was kind of a fight. Elliot Shore Park says both teams had to be separated at the end of a running play. I love to hear that. There we go. I like the chippiness. I like that. So it broke out after a late hit on Kenny Gainwell. KG got in someone's face previously after a Jets DB hit him well after the crossing the goal line. Some scrappiness today. I'm liking to hear that. Getting chippy. Let's go. And Kenny Gainwell has been involved in multiple scrums. That's what you like to hear. That's how you make a roster. That's how you make a roster right there. Have you tried looking for Eagles news on Bleacher Report instead of Twitter? Yeah, but they just take from Bleacher Report. Like the Bleacher Report just takes from Twitter. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's really all they do. You see that dance Jalen did? He's feeling himself, bro. This is awesome. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. What's good, BLSG? What's good, bro? We finally got a generational talent. We got one, y'all. We definitely finally got one. Yo, they keep talking about that tree. They love that tree, bro. They love that tree. But shout out to everybody in here. We got 50 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. But tomorrow we are going to be having the one and only Fran Duffy on at 1 o'clock. If you're a member, if you are not a member, you can see it at 7:30. But we're going to have him on the show. If you want to become a member, it is only $1, and the link is pinned in the chat. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're excited to speak to him. I'm going to drop a community post right after this video and allow you guys to drop some questions, and we'll take the best ones and ask Fran when he's on here. But we're looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. Wait, what is wrong with Davion? I forgot about that dude. He has a calf injury. He's had a calf injury for the past couple of weeks now, to be honest. Hurts bringing swagger back to this team. I love the energy. I do as well, man. I definitely do as well. First team fight just happened. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's sounding like Kenny G's getting in a lot of people's face. Look, the real Kenny G, the musician Kenny G, was like a laid back dude. It don't look like we got him. So that's not good. All right. So Riley is walking back to the field with his helmet on, but rookie linebacker Patrick Johnson was taken back inside to get looked at. So that's not good. Brandon Lee Godwin is saying that Kenny Gainwell has been very good, several impressive catches, and a few good runs as well. So we're in the thick of things now. We're definitely in the thick of things now. And shout out to Rasul Douglas. He went to the to the Texans, excuse me. I didn't even realize he was a free agent, to be honest. Hurts bringing. I read that. I read that. I think I caught up, right? No. I like that. There will be situations in games this year where Jalen might have to throw a jump ball, especially in the red zone. True. Very true. Hey, I'd rather you be trying it in practice before you, you get into a game, do some weird stuff. Hey, sorry, but could you give an update of what happened so far? So far, all right, so I'll give you the injury update first, and then we'll talk about what I've been hearing. The injuries for today are as follows. Well, Patrick Johnson just went back into the building to be looked at. So it looks like his day might be over. But other than that, Sean Bradley is limited with a groin. Fletcher Cox is limited with a groin. Andre Dillard limited with his knee. Jason Huntley limited with a rib injury. Craig James with a foot. Kerrigan with a thumb injury, both limited. Our day-to-days are Jannard Avery with a new groin injury. Now it's another side. And then Derek Barnett is not practicing today with that shoulder injury. And then Kayvon Wallace with that groin injury is still day-to-day. Davion Taylor is week to week now with his calf injury. Also, during the pre-practice, I guess you can call it, interview with Nick Sirianni, he said that Rodney McLeod and Landon Dickerson are now week to week. He said there's no timetable for them to return, but he did say week to week, so that is a positive. And then obviously, Tyree Jackson with the back injury is gone for a while. So as far as this practice, honestly, it sounds really good. I'm trying to look at both sides of it. I'm trying to look at the Eagles reporters, and I'm trying to look at the Jets reporters. There's been multiple Jets reporters that have said that Devontae Smith is going crazy, and our wide receivers are just murdering their cornerbacks. We just started our 11 on 11s, and just happened right now. Alex Singleton just got through on a punt, and looks like it would have been blocked, but they're not allowed to obviously get close to the punter. So now our special teams is starting to get into gear. Jalen Hurts just had a touchdown on back-to-back passes in the red zone. First was to Ertz, next was to Goddard, who are leading the camp right now in targets and catches. So, it's something that we keep on talking about. It's something we keep on talking about. It might be beautiful to have them both. It looks like he's enjoying it. So, hey, Kenny Gainwell's out here making a name for himself, but they're practices, so we'll see what happens, man. But it's looking good again. It looks like we're going undefeated in our practice run. Jalen Hurts probably going to have help when he's 100%. He needs to stay consistent. Yeah, I agree. This whole team needs to stay on the field. Do you think they would trade Miles if he has a down year? Yeah, I definitely think they would. I think Miles is on his contract year this year, though, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. Do you think they would trade him? I already read that. I can't read. Jalen Hurts back. No cap. Rasul Douglas would have been. Yeah, he would have. He definitely would have. Bring some size to the position. What's good, Eagles Uncensored? AK Eagles. What's good, brother? I always like Douglas. Yeah, that's my dude, bro. That was my dude. No doubt. I got you. I got you. Yes, sir. And our O-line absolutely slaughtered their D-line in one-on-ones. But I didn't say it because, they did get one sack. Quentin Williams got a sack on us. All right, Patrick Johnson is now heading back to practice with his helmet on. That's good to see. That's good. Well, good to hear, I guess I should say, because I'm not there. Yeah, she ain't the wife yet, but yeah, I appreciate that. She's doing her thing, man. I appreciate that. Also, I believe Rager is leading the team in catches. It's close between him and Goddard. No, it's Goddard and Ertz have. I think they're like top three. I don't know if he's number 1 and 2, but I know they're in the top 3. I gotta try and find that again. Damn, they pick the best times to do yard work outside my house, man. I really love it. Rent is due. We ain't missing no payments either. It's looking good. But again, this is just practice, man. So take it with a grain of salt. And I'm not hating. Everybody gonna think that's a hating comment. Alex, yeah, I already read that. Alex Singleton's everywhere, man. He's making plays on special teams, everything. Yeah, I love to see it. All right, so look, a lot of people, shout out to Ed Kratz. This is what he just put out. He said, I know fans are down on Flacco after Patriots game, but I'm telling you, he has a nice camp. He has had a nice camp. He just concluded a spirited 11-11 session with back-to-back touchdown throws to Marquand Mitchell. I can't talk. Marquand Michelle in the back of the end zone, then to Gainwell, who caught near 5 and races in diving to the pylon. He's fine as a backup. So, hey, man. I don't know, man. I guess we just gonna have to wait and see. That's where we're at right now. We just gonna have to wait and see what this team is. Let me get to some of these comments. Ragerland leads in targets. I think Ertz and Goddard leading catches. All right, there we go. I knew it was something like that. Why are we holding on to this cap space? I mean, let's not do nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do nothing crazy. It might come to a point where a team loses a lineman and you're able to fleece them for a good player that has a bigger contract. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to it. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Jalen Hurts rent due. You already know, man. You already know. Joe, did you have some Wagyu tonight, last night? Ha ha. Do you think Alex Singleton is going to be Trent Cole in the future? Well, Trent Cole was a D lineman. He played linebacker for like the last couple years of his career, but he was a D lineman. So I mean, no, like Trent Cole was more just a sack guy. Then he kind of went into coverage. We need Alex Singleton to get good in coverage. Off topic, but have you heard any news about Wentz working on our first pick? He's been looking good. He's been, he went out there. There was rumors that when he was cleared that it was going to be a slow process, but he went out there and was basically full from what I read, from what I was reading. I mean, it looks good for our first round pick. I hope he plays every game and they lose every game. That should be every Eagles mindset. I really don't understand why that wouldn't be your mindset. I want the best first round pick I can get. Flacco was fine. Anyone would be trash with our second team O line. Yeah, true. Mark Amichal should get a lot of playing time Friday. Not that it matters because he won't make this team anyways. Unfortunately, I love Mark Amichal. Like this is like his second really good camp in a row. I feel like last year he had a pretty good camp, or not last year, but the year before that, he was making noise at camp. So, hopefully he can make a push, man. It sucks to keep seeing good players get go. Trying to see what's going on. As long as we healthy, man, I think we have a chance to be decent. That's what it was. It was targets. Who would you trade Barnett to for the Giants? That's a tough question. I don't know. Send me Elijah. Right? Send me their new wide receiver. No, I mean maybe they're one of their linebackers. I know they got some good linebackers. I don't know what they'd be willing to give up. I don't know anything about their cornerback situation, so I don't know if I'm really willing to jump into that. But I'm thinking maybe a cornerback. Maybe I don't know. Maybe picks. I wouldn't just give them up though. It has to be something significant. Sign Richard Sherman for 2 months. Hey, Mullins, however, shake my head. Yeah, he's not gonna make this roster, man. I was being serious. Did you get your steak? I didn't mean it. What's it called? No, we ain't. She cooked for me. It was dope. It was nice coming home. I felt love. Probably one of the linebackers. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe one of their linebackers because they got a good linebacking core. Hey, Joe, just got off conference call. What I missed? How long you been on? We just hit an hour. Nothing too crazy. They're in 11 on 11s now. We're doing pretty good. Looks like we're going to win another practice. Jalen Hurts just scrambled and hit Quez Watkins in the back of the end zone for a touchdown per Elliott Shore Parks. So you love to hear it. You love to hear it. I don't get why people doubting Hurts like he didn't start at quarterback factory of OU and almost won the Heisman. Facts. And he was good in Alabama. It is what it is. Right, me too. What should we do with Mullins? Cut him. I mean, I don't think there's much. I mean, unless you Really think you need like a third guy? Go ahead. I mean, but hey, I hope to God we never have to put him on the field. I like knew it number 46, whatever his name is. He's solid. Cut him facts. I'd rather KJ Watt right or K. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if linebacker is a problem, then you definitely go get KJ Wright. It seems like he might be coming back to terms with the Seattle Seahawks. We'll see. I wouldn't be mad if we took another linebacker, but I think that they are cool with what we have. To be honest, whether that's the right decision or not, I mean that's to be seen. But I think they're cool with what they have. All right, so Josh Tolentino said wide receiver Quez Watkins with a terrific catch right in front of the goal line, post and back of the end zone. Probably would have been a sack in a real game, but there was no whistle, and Hurts goes out of the pocket and threw into double coverage for the touchdown. So there's a little bit more of context right there. So Jalen Hurts with back-to-back touchdowns in 11-on-11 red zones. One to Sanders wide open in the flat. He caught a ball, y'all. He caught a ball. The other more impressive with Hurts scrambling to buy time for Rager to get open in the back end zone for a score. So we're scoring a lot. I mean, I know it's red zone drills, but that's what you want to hear. Now the Eagles dropping a bunch of one-on-one videos. That's cool. At least they dropping stuff. We need DBs for getting linebacker. I don't know if we need defensive back. I mean, like realistically, if something happens to our top two, then it's you just gonna have to figure out what we have. We don't have there's nobody on the free market or even a trade a possibility that really makes sense. Like realistically, if you're gonna go get a young guy, you might as well see what you got. Yeah, I like Alex Singleton, man. Alex Singleton's the truth. Devontae Smith is something else. I really think he's the best receiver in the class. He's the best route runner, and he also has the best hands. Listen, even Jets reporters are like salivating over this man. Eagles just ran it 3 straight times from the 2 and didn't get in. He said that just means he run it again. We'll get DBs in the draft. That's what I'm thinking too. My ghost Sanders caught it. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Miles, for catching the ball. Right? For real. No word on how the defense is looking. I know they said that Slay individually is looking good. I haven't heard much other than that. I haven't been seeing a lot of happiness from Jets reporters, so I'd assume it wasn't going too great. So, all right. Well, the Jets' goal line defense apparently is having their way with the Eagles right now. Great push from the middle, led by Rankins and Williams. I don't know how that makes no sense though. How so they maybe that last 3 plays they had their way. It's crazy to like read it from both sides because the way that they say things, So Connor Hughes says two of their guys. I'm not even going to try and read these guys' names, but near sacks on Hurts in the goal line. Hurts missed a wide open Ertz in the flat, though, was basically jumping, calling for the ball. Yeah, see, it's this is what I'm talking about. Practices are just so. It's really what you see. It's so it's all opinion because like I feel like some of these guys just see different things. We'll get a linebacker in the draft. One of our starting cornerbacks or safeties were done. There's no solid backup. Yeah, we're gonna get probably 2 cornerbacks next year. Yeah, we got. I mean, there's a lot of good cornerbacks. Jacoby Stevens going to be a dog if they utilize him correctly. Big facts, and I know he just got upgraded to, I believe, day to day. Let me double check before I say that because I be saying things and then I'm wrong, and then y'all be yelling at me, and I don't like it. Oh, Stevens isn't even on the report no more. So maybe Stevens is back. Hey, that'll be good. They didn't say Stevens was back. That's what's up, Joe. That's why there's 2 sides. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to read both of them now because if these, and I wish I would have thought of this earlier because if these practices are so important, I need to see what everybody's saying. I need to, the Jets. Some of the Jets reporters are saying a lot of good things about our wide receivers, but shout out to my guy Solo Bolo for becoming a member, man. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the family, brother. Welcome to the family. And if you want to become a member, it is only $1, man. And the link to become a member is pinned in the chat. And for all my members, all the new ones tomorrow, we are going to have Fran Duffy on. So tomorrow at 1:00, members will see me live, me and Brandon. Hopefully, if he's not too busy. He's got a busy life, man. That man is a wanted man. But hopefully both of us will be talking to him tomorrow at 1. So you guys will see that live if you are a member. If you are not a member, you will see it at around 7:30. But it's going to be a lot of fun, man. I am very, very excited for that. But shout out to my guy Solo Bolo for joining the family, man. Hopefully they don't ruin him switching him to linebacker like they did Nate Gary. Yeah, I think that he's built to be a linebacker though, because even in college, man, he was down in the box a lot. Jalen Hurts rolls right and hits a crossing Quez Watkins along the right sideline from about 25 yards out for a touchdown. May have been a sack in the game because the D-line with a free rush had to hold up, but still a nice, accurate throw while on the move. This is why I don't feel like, this isn't the same as a game, man. That is weird. I know, right? It's weird people saying our wide receivers are good, man. It feels good, though. It feels good. I could get used to this. It's crazy what people are saying about Jamar Chase. That man's been in the in the league for like a week. Mike K says Jalen Hurts to Greg Ward over the middle with a blown coverage, and Ward runs all the way to the end zone. Talking about Greg Ward, I know that during the offseason, before all this, training camp and everything started, I was saying that I feel like Greg Ward might end up on the outs. And something that Nick Sirianni said today kind of made me think about that again. He was saying that, they asked him about how important speed is. And what he said was, if you have 2 guys with the same exact skill sets, you're going to take the guy with speed because speed always kills. So it starts making me think like, Greg Ward has to go all crazy because he's not faster than any of these guys. He's not faster than any of the top 3 guys. So, I don't know. This is interesting. And it's going to be hard for me to say that he runs better routes than Devontae Smith. Hard for me to say he runs better routes than Quez from what we've been seeing. Maybe Jalen Reagor, but hopefully, I already read that. Exactly. That's why Hurts needed to see what the game is, man. Like, you got to have that internal clock. And if these guys aren't coming at you full speed, pause, like, you're not going to have that. Devontae Smith catches a touchdown in the back of the end zone after Jalen Hurts is given like 7 seconds to complete a red zone rollout. Like this, I mean, it gets me excited that he's completing them, but bro, this isn't going to happen in real games. Outstanding end to practice for Hurts and the offense. Were down 26-18, 45 seconds left, took them in for a touchdown to Ward and then 2-point conversion to tie it. Means nothing. I'm sorry. That means nothing. But so the final touchdown was to Greg Ward, like I said, with that broken coverage over the middle for a touchdown. That was to to get close to tying the game. And then the 2-point conversion was to Devontae Smith, and that's what tied the game. And I believe that practice is now over. I believe practice is now over. So Gainwell just caught a dump-off pass from Jalen Hurts and sped past everybody for a touchdown. Showed zip and poise in yards after carry. That's crazy. Kenneth Gainwell, man. I didn't believe in him, man. I'll say that. I don't want to say I didn't believe in him, but I didn't think he was going to make this roster with all those running backs we had. He is proving me wrong. He's definitely proved me wrong, man. That's fire, man. So that is the end of practice, man. That is the end of practice, I guess. I'm gonna make a video. I'll give you my thoughts about this practice. But quickly, I will say it's getting me nervous hearing all these, the D line had to stop, the D line had to slow down, and so he didn't get tackled. I don't know, man. He said Gainwell wants that one spot. He might get it too. I mean, Miles Sanders said he has the best hands. If he can run too, it's gonna be scary. Yeah, I better see Hurts in the start as a full quarter Friday. Something. We better see something. But I do want to say one more time, I appreciate everybody that's in here, man. You guys are amazing. 50 people still in here. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe. Really does help me out a lot. Be sure to hit that link in the description, in the channel, in the comments. If you want to become a member, it is only $1. And again, members, tomorrow, I'm going to keep saying tonight. Tomorrow at 1:00, members, we do have Fran Duffy on. So be sure to be here or be square. I don't know why I said that. That was the corniest thing I've done in a long time. But other than that, y'all know what it is. It is Fly Goes Fly. We are out here. Peace.
B. Scott with the Philadelphia
John
Eagles.
Dornbos here of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Average of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Follow my guy Joe Castro on his YouTube/podcast channel.
Let's give a shout out to the Philly podcast.
And shout out Philly and my guy Joe Castro. So keep on doing great things, guys. Fly Eagles Fly.
Fly Eagles Fly.
Go Birds.